Good evening all. I am welcome you for the webinar to explain about the basic transaction changes and practice mode is released in the RPOSIX in the current version. Please use the question symbol in the app to raise a query. I'm happy to announce you that let's take the second step in the GST journey, and also we are having many digital solutions, like we will notify you through desktop notification, and also as you already know, we have released the help videos, and we are conducting GoFrugal webinars, and also we will notify you through WhatsApp, My GoFrugal notification, and also we are going to release GoFrugal GST help chat. Here you go. As we already know, our GoFrugal is ready with the GST, and this week we have released for the basic transaction and also practice mode to practice the GST transaction in our POS. I assure you that you all will have a good experience in the GST transaction changes in RPOSIX at the end of this session. Here is the GST transaction update. Now we are in a step ahead in GST transaction towards the attainment of complete GST mode. In the last release, we have updated the GST masters. Now we have moved from master changes to transaction changes. To feel the GST transition simpler and smoother, and to experience it in better way, a new feature has been incorporated with POS along with transaction enhancement. Let us walk through the updates. These are all the attributes you will get in the latest version RPOS 6.5.8.8 Service Pack 3. We are going to explain you about practice admin mode, purchase formula configuration, and also basic GST transaction like purchase, purchase return, sales, and restaurant bill entry, and also how this transaction will reflect in the accounts. Now we will start from the practice admin mode. As you are aware that there are many changes in GST tax regime, we understood that enhancing the modules for GST compatibility alone would not suffice. We thought that it would be better if there is some way to start preparing for GST regime with hands-on experience. Here comes the solution called practice admin. With this feature, you can completely experience GST without affecting your live data. You can create your practice environment in a single click from the menu. Create practice database environment will be ready with the items and its rate. Let me start from practice admin mode. As you are aware that there are many changes in GST, we understood that enhancing the modules for GST compatibility alone would not sufficient. We thought that it would be better if there is some way to start preparing of GST with hands-on experience. For that only, we have introduced practice admin mode. With this feature, you can completely experience GST transaction without affecting your live data. You can create your practice environment in a single click from the menu, I will guide you. And also, using practice admin mode, you and your staff can practice the GST transaction. Let me give you a quick demo for the practice admin mode. To create a practice database and also to utilize the practice admin mode, just follow the steps. Go to menu search and type create. You can find the create practice database option. Just enter and open that create database. Here you can create a new practice mode database. Make sure that before creating the practice database, you have to close all your client application. And also we request you to do this practice mode database creation in the non-business hours, because it will take at least 5 to 10 minutes to create the practice DB, so it won't be affect your business during the business time. Once you make sure that all the client application is closed, you have to just click the create button. It will clearly show you the message that it will take 5 to 10 minutes to complete the practice database creation process. For the demo, I have already created the practice database. So for the demo, I have already created the practice database. Let me see how the GST transaction will work in the practice database. If you have any doubts regarding the practice admin mode, kindly click the question mark button in the app and raise your query. Once the practice database created, you can log in the application by using username as practice admin and the password as admin. Kindly note, till the live date of GST implementation arrives, this feature will work only in the practice mode. In the normal live mode, the GST transaction won't work and it only applicable for the practice mode as of now. And once the GST implemented in India, it will switch to the live mode and you can experience that. And also make sure that you are not adding any live data, live transaction in the practice mode. Again, I'm saying, kindly don't enter any live transaction in the practice mode. Let us log in the practice mode and I will show you how it will work. As I said, the username is practice admin and the password is admin. It will take few seconds to create the practice DB. Here you go. Now we have successfully logged in into the practice user mode, and as per the release, I will guide you the one by one transaction in the practice user mode. We will start this transaction explanation one by one. First, we need to go for the purchase formula configuration. For the purchase, our GoFrugal has given two new default formula for the GST. One is GST exclusive and the another is GST inclusive. By default, in the practice admin mode, the GST exclusive formula was configured. If you want to change the formula, I will show you how to change the formula for GST and save. Let us see how to check whether the GST formula applied, and if we want, we can change and configure. Just go to search and type purchase formula and open purchase formula configuration. Here, if you click close, we can see that GST exclusive formula has been set as default. It is only for the practice company and not for the live. Only for the practice, we have make the default formula as GST exclusive. Most probably, all the suppliers will give the purchase through exclusive formula, so we have mapped it as default. If we want to change the inclusive to set for the separate supplier, we can map it in the purchase entry. Let us see how to map separate formula for the separate supplier in the purchase entry. Go to purchase entry. Here you can see the button called tax config. Just click the tax. First, select the supplier whom you want to change the formula. For example, I am selecting that Shubham Traders and also clicking tax config. Here the default formula will show that GST exclusive. If you want to change the inclusive formula, just click close and select the GST inclusive here and save. And also, if you verify the calculation for the formula, you can use the verify key. And also do one sample data and check the formula is correct or not. For example, I am giving a quantity 1 and also the cost is 10 rupees and the selling is 15 and the MRP is 20. And also I am giving the discount. And also I am giving scheme discount and cash discount for your 1% scheme discount and 5% cash discount, and also GST tax percentage. You can check with this formula calculation and also make sure that whether this formula is applicable for your supplier or not. And also you can verify the GST exclusive formula. For example, I am loading the GST exclusive formula and also I am clicking on verify to check that you will have the supplier invoice with you. Just enter the sample data here, quantity, then cost, and also the scheme discount if cash discount is there, and also the GST percentage. Once you confirmed with the formula and the calculation, just save here. The values are updated. That's it. Now if you have any queries regarding purchase formula configuration, kindly click the question button and raise your query. We have gotten one query from Anupama stating that if same supplier giving two invoice, one is GST exclusive and the another is GST inclusive, how we have to do the purchase here? For this question, the answer is while loading the supplier in the purchase entry, that time only we have to load the formula for the separate. By default, it will be GST inclusive. And also while doing the GST inclusive invoice, just click the tax config button while doing the purchase entry and load the formula, then save. And also if you have another invoice with the GST exclusive, again while doing the purchase entry, you can change the purchase formula by using the tax config. But in common, like if a supplier giving you the invoice, either he will give you in the GST exclusive or the inclusive. They won't club in the purchase two purchase formula in the same invoice or two invoices. So for the better way, they will give you one invoice only, like GST exclusive or inclusive, they will give that only. The purchase formula configuration is for all the business, not only supermarket. It will applicable for all the food and beverages, restaurant and everything. This is not a new thing, as we have already used in the VAT. In the live mode also, the purchase formula is same for the VAT. We have just included GST in the purchase formula. That's it. But the purchase formula configuration and loading of the purchase formula and the tax config is similar what we are currently using the VAT. For the HQ customer, the purchase formula configuration can be set at the HQ only, and also for the HQ we will have a separate webinar to explain you about the HQ transaction, HQ GST transaction. I hope you are aware of the purchase formula configuration now. Let me move to the basic transaction in GST. Yeah, here is the sales and purchase are the transaction that play a key role in every business, which have now been enhanced to support GST based tax calculation. Following are the modules we have included in the 6588 Service Pack 3, which are purchase entry, purchase return, sales bill entry for supermarket and other verticals, and also restaurant bill entry in this version. Let us see a demo for one by one transaction. Let us start with purchase transaction. For purchase, we can have differentiate the supplier in two types. One is local type and the another is interstate type. The local type means like the supplier we are purchasing the goods inside the state. For example, we are from Tamil Nadu and also we are getting the goods from the supplier who are in Tamil Nadu only. For those local type suppliers, if we map the GST, it will split into SGST and CGST. And also for the interstate suppliers, it is like we are in Tamil Nadu and we are getting goods from the supplier who are in Delhi or Mumbai or different state. That is called interstate type supplier. For the interstate purchase entry, the GST will be split into IGST only. Let us see a demo for the purchase entry. Before doing a purchase entry, just confirm your supplier. Just confirm your supplier whether they are in local type or in interstate type in the supplier master. Go to search and just open supplier master. In the supplier master, for example, I am loading that Subham Traders. This supplier, under GST details, you can see whether they are local supplier or interstate supplier. It will be take based on the GST number. If the supplier is local supplier, then the GST is split into SGST and CGST. Let us do a purchase entry for the supplier and let us see how it will be posted in the accounts. Go to purchase and purchase entry. Load the supplier Subham Traders, and also I am entering the invoice number and invoice amount, and also I am loading the items. I am using that Atta item, and also for example Maggi. The invoice amount is 372. I am changing the invoice amount and saving the purchase using the F6 key. Just save the purchase. Now the purchase has been made for the Subham Traders, which is local purchase, and also we have saved the purchase. The GRN number is 2. Let me check how this purchase entry has posted in the accounts. Go to accounts, financial accounts. Here go to reports, daily reports and day book. In the day book, we can clearly get the details of the purchase entry for the GRN2, the GST 12 for the GST 12%, SCGST 6% and SGST 6% has calculated, and for the GST 5%, CGST 2.5% and SGST 2.3% has been calculated for the Subham Traders. If you have any queries in the local purchase, just raise your query using the question mark button. Let us do a sample purchase for the interstate supplier. To check whether the supplier is interstate, just go to supplier master and load the interstate supplier. For example, I am loading this Ganesh Agencies, who is under GST treated. The state is Nagaland and this supplier is interstate supplier. Let me do a sample purchase entry for the interstate supplier and let's see how it will reflect in the accounts also. I am loading the Ganesh Agencies and also typing the invoice and also invoice amount. And also I am loading the same items which I have loaded for the local supplier also. Just save the purchase using the save key. As you all know, for the Ganesh Agency supplier, this is interstate supplier. Let us see in the track accounts how the tax IGST has posted. Open accounts and go to the day book and check for the Ganesh Agencies the IGST 12% and also the IGST 5% has been applied for the GST 12% and 5%. If you have any queries regarding purchase entry of local supplier and also the interstate supplier, just raise a query using the question mark button. Let us move to the purchase return. As we all know, in the existing ARPA 6, if we want to the purchase return, we have two options. We can either directly load the items and save the purchase return, or we can load the items through MRC and we can save. But it is mandatory in the GST, we have to load the MRC in the purchase return, then only it will applicable. So I am saying again, after the GST transaction, it is mandatory to load the MRC in the purchase return to do the purchase return entry. Let us see a demo how to do purchase return in the GST transaction. Go to purchase return. Make sure that the configuration return against MRC is enabled. Without that configuration, if you select that item, it will show that for the GST, the MRC number is mandatory and we need to enable the configuration in the local. Just find the configuration key in the Shift Alt F2 and return against MRC only, the configuration should be enabled. I am saying again, the return against MRC only configuration should be enabled to do the purchase return in the GST. Let us do one purchase return entry in GST. In the purchase number, click enter. It will show the invoice filter. Just click OK and select the invoice which you are going to do the purchase return. And it will show the list of items you have done the purchase entry. Just select the item which you are going to do the return. Just save the purchase return and let us see how it will reflect in the accounts. Open accounts and daybook, and here you can see that purchase return entry has been updated, as well as the IGST 12% and 5% also has printed for this purchase return. If you have any queries regarding purchase entry and purchase return, kindly raise the queries using the question mark button. Let us move to the next transaction, sales. As I have already explained you, like purchase, in the sales also we are having two types. One is local type customer and another is interstate type customer. For the local customer, CGST and SGST will be applicable, and also for interstate customer, IGST will be applicable. Let us see a quick demo of the sales bill entry in GST transaction. Before doing a sales entry, just check the customer mapped to the local or interstate in the customer master. The customer master, I am loading a customer called Suresh. Under GST details, the customer Suresh is the local customer, and also for this customer, the GST will be split into SGST and CGST. Let us do a sample sales. Open bill entry and load the customer Suresh and do a sample bill. I am selecting that auto item and also Maggi, and also you can see the tax amount in the bill entry screen itself and save the bill using the tender key. Now let us check the account posting for the local customer. Open accounts and daybook, and you can find here for this sales bill the GST 5 and 12% has been applied, and also it is splitted into CGST and SGST for those items. Let us do a sample sales for the interstate customer. For the customer Sharma, under GST detail, this customer from Chhattisgarh, and he is interstate customer. For this customer, IGST should be applicable. Just load the customer Suresh and do a sample bill. Sorry, I am loading a customer Sharma and do a sample bill. Just save the bill and check the tax posting in the accounts. Just open daybook and you can check here for the latest bill number 2, IGST has applied for the customer Sharma. If you have any queries regarding the normal sales bill entry for the local customer, and also interstate customer just writes the query in question mark button via the app. For all this transaction and also practice mode creation, we have already uploaded the help videos in YouTube. Once the webinar completed, you can also try the YouTube videos to do the practice data creation and also basic transaction. Let us move to the restaurant bill entry transaction and also calculation. As per the government norms, for the restaurant bill entry, the tax calculation has been slightly different from the normal retail business. The tax should be calculated based on two types. One is, per se, the foods which are prepared in the restaurant itself. For those items, the GST could be applied based on the shop itself. And also, if we purchase any item from a supplier and also we are selling in our restaurant, for those items the GST will be applicable based on the supplier. So for that, GoFrugal has given you a better solution to maintain the restaurant bill entry transaction. And also, as per government norms, there are different types of GST for AC and non-AC restaurant. The tax slabs may be vary. So to handle this scenario, we have given you an option in the item master, the tax type based on. In the item master, if the tax type based on item master, in the bill entry, the GST will take and calculate the GST from only in the item master. And also we have another option, the tax based on order type or table master. Then the GST will be applied based on the GST we have configured on the table master or order type master. Let us see a quick demo for the restaurant bill entry for all the transaction. I will show you a quick demo to do restaurant bill entry transaction and also show how it will reflect in the accounts. First, open item master. For example, I am selecting the item chicken biryani. For this item, under GST details, the tax has been mapped as order type or table master based. So in this case, whatever tax you have entered in the item master, it won't consider. It will take the tax only from table master or order type master. And also I am showing another item called coffee. For this item also, the GST calculated based on the order type or table. For example, for the mutton biryani, the GST is 12% and the tax based on item master. So in this case, Even after you are doing you have mapped the GST in the order type master or table master, the tax will be calculated only from item master. Let us take the two items and do a returnable entry transaction for takeout and check how it will reflect. And also let us check in the table master for takeout how we have configured for GST. In the order type master, I am loading takeout, and for GST it is 12%. Just note of it, for the chicken biryani we have mapped 5%, and also mutton biryani we have mapped 18%. Let us see how the tax will apply. Go to restaurant bill entry, select the order type as takeout, and I am loading chicken biryani as well as mutton biryani. Let us put on stock for the mutton biryani because the stock is not available for that. Now I am saving the bill, and let me check how the tax split up calculated for this bill. Open accounts, go to daybook, scroll down. Here we can see the it has been applied based on the table master, and for the item chicken biryani the GST was 12%, so it has taken from 12. And also for the mutton biryani we have mapped 20%, but for the table order type master we have mapped as 12, so it has took 12%. Let us see a report how it has been calculated. To explain you a better way, I am changing the GST for the mutton biryani 18%, and let me do a sales for the both item again. Let us see in the accounts. Go to daybook and scroll down. Here you can see for the item chicken biryani, the tax 12% has been applied based on the order type master, and also for the mutton biryani, the tax applied based on the item master, that is 18%, and also CGST, SGST splitted. Let us see the transaction for dine-in, AC and non-AC. Let us show you in the table master. For example, for the AC table, I have mapped the GST as 18%, and also for the non-AC table, I have mapped the GST percentage as 5. Let us do a sales for the items based on the table master in the restaurant bill entry, and let's see how it will reflect. I am doing a KOT for the AC table and selecting the item chicken biryani and save the bill. You can see the tax here. For the AC table, the tax calculated 18 rupees 30 paise. Now I am saving the KOT for non-AC. For the same item, the tax has been calculated 5 rupees for the non-AC table. Now I am saving the bill. Let we convert the both KOT into bill. Go to accounts, daybook to check how the tax has been posted. As you can see here, for the AC bill, bill number 5, GST 18 has been applied, and also for the non-AC bill 6, GST 5% has been applied. For the same item, based on the table master, the tax has been differentiated. If you have any queries regarding the restaurant bill entry transaction, just raise the query using the question mark key. In this release, we have given you 7 major basic reports for the GST transaction. Just note the reports, and also to see these basic reports, we have uploaded the help video in the YouTube also. Let us see one by one. Mr. Rajendran raised a query that in the bill print whether the GST split up will come. Definitely, sir. We are working on that. In the next release, definitely the bill profile for all the transaction will release, and also for each transaction, in the bill print it will contain the GST split up also. Let me show you one sample report. Let us show you the sales tax itemized summary. Go to search and open the report. Sales tax itemized summary. Here we can see for the all items, GST percentage based has applied and also split up. Like this, you can go through all the 7 reports which we have released as of now for the purchase and sales, and you can verify that tax split up in report also. If you have any queries regarding the transaction and practice mode which we have explained now, just raise a query using the question mark button. The way forward. In the upcoming release, we are happy to announce you that we are going to release a completely new communication called GST helpline. The GST helpline, it's like an automated process, and also whatever queries you have, you raised, you will get an immediate response and also answers and also the help videos through that tool. As of now, we have released in like with the live chat option. Just utilize that GST help chat and also help us to keep improving the tool. Make use of that GST helpline. These are the things we are expecting from you. Like, make sure that the help videos available in the YouTube channel. See, watch all our videos and make use of that. I will show you how to go to the YouTube channel for our playlist. Open YouTube. Just take GoFrugal. We have also shared the video link for the answers under the GoFrugal playlist. We have shared the playlist link to the entire audience in the chat tab. Just find the link and make use of the videos. Here is the latest list of our videos. Kindly use of this all the help videos. Mr. Rajendra Raishakuri, the practice mode is completely available on the latest version 6588 Service Pack 3 only, which is released today morning. So first make sure that you are using the latest version. After that only we can use the practice mode. And also before using the practice mode, we have to create the practice mode DP. After that only we can use. But it is available now only, now itself you can make use of that. We no need to do the enable in anything. We just need to create a practice DP. The session is going to end in few minutes. Just raise all your question using the question mark button. I hope that everyone has installed MyGoFrugal app. If not, I request you to install the MyGoFrugal app immediately in your mobile, and also keep on get the GST notification in your mobile itself. And also for any queries regarding the GST, raise the complaint in MyGoFrugal app, or also you can raise the queries in GST help chat, and also you can reach us through live chat. The session is going to end. Kindly raise your question as soon as possible. Mr. Rajendra has raised one question for the open item, gift voucher, split bills like that. As of now, we have released for only the basic transaction. In the next release, definitely these open item and the split bills and also the gift voucher, promotional offer, and everything will be released and you can experience. Maybe these release will be, you can expect in maximum 2 or 3 days. This complete webinar will be uploaded in the YouTube also. Those who are joined in the middle of the webinar, don't worry about that. You will get the complete video of the webinar in the YouTube and you can watch that. Mr. Karthikeyan has raised a query for the takeaway bills, how the GST will be calculated. As I already explained to you, we have one separate provision in the item master under GST details tab. The tax calculate based on item master or table master or type master. If we select table or order type master in that tab, then only the GST will be calculated and also take the tax from order type master. Otherwise, if we map that in item master, it will take that GST from item master only. So while creating the item itself, make sure that under the GST details, the tax based on option should be either order type or table master for the items which you are all preparing in the restaurant itself, and also the items which are all purchasing from a supplier, it should be item master. Thank you for all your participation and interesting in the webinar. I hope that you are net good knowledge about the GST basic transaction and also practice mode. If you have any queries, just raise a complaint in MyGoFlow app, and also you can reach us via live chat. And also we have a new great tool called GST Help Chat. Make use of that. You will get an immediate response for all your queries. Thank you all for your great participation in the webinar. Definitely we will conduct daily with the other topics for in the webinars. Request you to attend the webinars continuously to get the GST transition very smoothly. Thank you once again.